Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3, where today we are back in Montana. So in the last episode, we went over to Clark County over here, with the kind of pterosaur area. We hashed out some pterosaurs, some Kayuajaras, and yes, some random things. And we kind of hit the end of the first part of this campaign, the main tutorial section. So we're kind of just left by ourselves now to work this all out. And our main goal is to get to 5 stars on all of these parks. So we have Montana, Kauai, and Nevada. Yeah, we have to 5-star all of these parks, and in this episode, we're going to be focusing on Montana. So, the map we are working with is currently just this small area here. I don't know how we actually unlock this little bit. So, it looks like they want us to increase our reputation with security and entertainment. But I don't know if that's part of this place. I guess that's part of this place specifically, but we can't really do that right now. So, yeah, I don't actually know. But yeah, I guess we're going to have to try and work that out, progress the site, see what they want from us. Maybe once we get to 3 stars, that'll unlock. Who knows? We'll work it all out anyways. But yeah, so the first thing that we really have to look into is what dinosaurs we want. And just in between episodes, I did just research a couple of extra dinos. We have Muttaburrasaurus and Ankylosaurus. So, yeah, we have a couple extra species we can put in. I don't really know what our plan is, because I was going to build into this big area here, but since we don't really have access to it right now, that does make that a little bit trickier. So, we might try and add an enclosure in here, or what other space do we have to work with? We don't really have much other space to be honest, so yeah, we'll have to expand into this area and just see where we go from there. I believe these guys need more adults in here, so I guess that is kind of a perfect place for us to begin. So I'll add some more adult, these are Myosaura, so I'll add some of these guys in, boom, boom. And do we have a staff center over here? I don't know if we actually have one, or we're just in a control center. There we go. Yeah, so place one of these down, which just allows us to rest our staff. And then I think we'll do some work on the amenities while we wait for our Myosaur as well. So if we go into our management view, we have guest crowding, which isn't too bad, but we do have wide paths now. I'd like to get some transport to the other side of the park once we unlock that, but we obviously can't do that right now. Toilets, need some more over there. Shelter, we need some more over there. And just amenities in general, boom, boom, boom. We're all really good on that, so that's fine. So we'll pop down a restroom, slide that in there. Oh, please. There we go. And that's right up to the border as well. So yeah, we really are running out of space on this side. And then emergency shelter will just pop here, I suppose. So that'll help out a little bit there. Our amenities are already good at the moment. Okay, we just done a contract, so that's nice. We'll keep working on contracts as we go as well. Here we go. And we only really need females. We've already got a male, so we could also try and get some babies on the side. That would definitely help our rating out a little bit. We need some better staff as well. Lagoon viewing gallery. Well, that could be interesting, but we don't really have space for a lagoon, I'm afraid. Power. Yes, we can put down actual power stations. So at the moment, we're rocking generators. Yeah, I don't care about that. In that last episode, we did research actual proper power stations, so we'll upgrade to some of those. And we'll place this just, like, right in here, I guess. Can I, like, really squeeze that in? Didn't look like it. Okay, this will have to do. And then substations will try and just cover most of our bits. So we need one here, one here. Although that's some good space, so I wouldn't mind moving that at some point. We'll get one up here, like there. Dinosaur threat. Oh no, what's happened? What have I done? Oh no, this is very not good. Okay, right. Pause. Where are our emergency shelters? Okay, this is not a very good start to the episode, so we'll open these shelters up, and then we're just going to have to hop into our... I guess we'll ask these guys to repair the fence in the meantime. There's not even a fence breakage, the gate's just open. It's run out of power, and the gate's just opened itself. Is it? I think it might just be because our generator ran out of power. That's really awful if the gate's actually just opened for such a silly reason like that. That's really annoying. Luckily, our helicopter is right nearby, so we'll have to try and get these guys knocked out. Hopefully before they kill anyone, but... yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Whoa, that was rapid. Ooh. Our poor car, man. Why is our pilot's, like, curving upwards? It's pretty annoying. Okay, and then we've got one right underneath us. Oh, looks like... oh, no, that's quite a lot of casualties. What's happened, man? Okay. Sit still. Sit still. Sit still. Oh, these guys are annoying, man. Oh, no. Wow. Okay. Hit that one. Okay, the other two are over this way. Luckily, away from the gas for the most part. So, boom. Okay, that one's been hit. And then got one all the way over there, which I don't know what it's doing right now. It looks like it's just chilling, actually. I don't know why people are running up to it. Is it pretending to be asleep? Kind of amusing if it is. Please. Oh, nice. Okay, get sniped, buddy. That should be all of them now, anyways. So is our... Yeah, the enclosure is fine. That's good. So that was a bit chaotic. Boom, boom, boom. Well, yeah, we're not going to be able to get up to 5 stars if our velociraptors keep breaking out. That is very, very bad. But it's okay for now. And then we can release our Myosaur into their new enclosure. So boom, and boom. So we'll leave the shelters closed for now, just until the raptors are off the ground. And let's just keep working on our power in the meantime, because we don't want that happening again. That's really, really bad. And yeah, we can't be having that at all. So put substation there. And then we can still keep our generators, because the substations will be the main source of power. And then if we have, like, something happen, like a power outage in our station, then the generators will kick in. That can go there. Nice. Okay, I'm going to kind of just start connecting these up. And hopefully most of the park is covered by substations now. Okay, and if we connect up a path here, everything should be connected now. So, boom. So now, more or less everything should be covered by both a substation and a generator. I'm going to put one here as well, because I don't think this area is covered. So, one in there, and then I think, for the most part, at the very least, we're good. So that can go connected to that one. Nice. And we can close our shelters now as well. Well, the nearest shelter. Here we go. Close all shelters. So our Saurian should slowly start going back up. It's not very good that we had the raptors break out, but it should be fine. Shouldn't have a massive effect on our blasting stuff. So we have a gate to this enclosure. I don't actually think we do. Pop a gate in there. There we go. They have to get in now. Are they still coming? Yeah, they are. Nice. We'll pop down a couple more posts. So I'll pop down a ranger post for our Myosaura. Just pop that there, I guess. And then maintenance posts. I don't know if we're full on those. Yeah, our raptor paddock could use one. So pop one of those there. And then there's the Myosaur one as well. I guess we'll pop another one down. Yeah. I don't want it to be like too far out of the way of the vehicles. Sweet. And then I think it's Y for the maintenance team. So we can just pop those onto these as well. Perfect. Okay, so I knew Myosaur in, and apparently, yeah, they're all 100% happy. So I've placed down a nest. Hopefully these guys will have some babies, because if they do, then that'll really boost our rating up. And do you guys like ankylosaurids? Because I could expand this enclosure and put the Yankees in with them. They do, so hopefully the Yankees like them as well. Because Yankees, I would imagine, are a fairly high appeal species. I don't know for sure, but I can only imagine. Does it tell me? Yeah, appeal 213. Myosaur is 43. Okay, yeah, wow, that's a massive step up for anything else we've got. Nice. But we need more staff, because our staff are currently a bit too trash to be able to handle that, so that's okay. Scientists, and then we need some genetics. So this person's 332, that's not bad, or 242. With cheaper incubation as well. But they have a higher salary. You know what, we'll go for it anyways, it's fine. And then that should be enough to tip us over the edge there. So we'll start synthesizing an Anki, modify the genome, have a little look at the skins. Oh, we can have like the movie skins as well. Do that, I guess. That is fine. And then that, you have Bumpy. Make it like pink. That's kind of Bumpy-like, isn't it? That'll do. Then we'll begin that. And then we get a male and a female of those guys. I don't know how many we need. I'm guessing probably just 2 will be fine, but we'll see how many eggs... Oh, it says the batch size is only 2 anyways, so... Hopefully we get lucky and both of the eggs are actually successful, because if not, it'll be a bit awkward. But we'll expand this enclosure. So we can maybe get like a pathway going through here for the guests, and then... I guess we'll just like kind of expand that this way, and then hopefully that'll be enough room to add a new species in. Hopefully they share some of the same requirements, so we just have to add in like a little bit of food or something that we can pop into this area. Okay, nice. And then demolish all of that, and we'll have to pop in a new gate, which is fine. They can just go on the edge there. Awesome. We'll put in... Oh no, before we put on the path, we'll get these guys actually hatching. So, select eggs. Oh, we only have 1 egg, that's annoying. We need more scientists as well, we need higher welfare. Okay, so the Yankees are kind of a bit annoying with us having to hire new staff and everything, but they should be worth it. Faster incubation on this one, I'll take it. Hopefully this will be enough now. Yes, I know. Go away, please. So we'll have the male to start with, because I just like the colours on him more. And then we'll try and get a female in afterwards. Because I'm assuming they're going to need two to be happy, or else they'll just be really sad all the time. So hopefully. Why aren't you happy? We still don't have enough? Oh, you're kidding. Okay, we need another new member of staff, I guess. Unless we can add an upgrade to just allow more people onto this. Extra scientist. We can learn that. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Oh, nice. Our Myosaura just claimed a nest, apparently. And then we have more Crufo babies coming too, so that'll raise our appeal a little bit. And our Anki is also ready. So we'll release this dude over into this section, so it starts claiming that as its territory. Because I don't want to change the Myosaura territory too much, because they're already happy. But yeah, we'll just see what we have to do, because we might have to make it even bigger, which is fine. Oh. Ooh. This is already really bad. They'll all be exhausted. Okay, we'll do that, I guess. And then we just have to rest everyone, so we're going to be put out of commission for a little while. But that's fine. Let's just rest everybody. Luckily, that doesn't cost us any money. We just, means we have to wait a little while, which is annoying. Now our Anki should be making its way over. Okay, the Anki is here. Can't breed. That makes sense. There's no other Anki in here. So they need a ground fruit, ground leaf, and some wetland, actually, so that's fine. So for wetland, we'll just kind of fill this in over here. And these guys probably will need quite a bit of space, actually, just being such a large species. They have way more water than they need, so I can take some of this away. Just out of necessity, really. And then a bit of ground fruit, which we have ground leaf as well. Is there any that do both? Don't look like it. Okay. Okay, I've hit 3 stars now. Have we unlocked the new area yet? I don't know what the criteria here is. Because I really do want that, but we might not be able to. Because I have no idea how it works. It's okay, though. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of confused. Because it says we have to reach...
out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is...
Maybe we do have the area?
I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am.
Okay, we'll have to see.
But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
Okay, I think it's happening. Is it happening? No, it's not happening. I just want a 5-star Montana for now, guys. That's all I want. Okay, that's cool though. So, whatever we've done, we've pushed it forward a little bit.
But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it.
Sorry, Malcolm.
What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia,
okay, so Indonesia, that's nice. Disease is not nice.
With developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. The conservation-minded client
China
has asked
Sichuan Basin, okay.
in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants.
Okay.
And there is a theme park in Japan that
Japan.
has fallen to ruin.
I think I saw that in the last episode we saw some of the dinosaurs are locked behind this Japanese mission, so that's cool, I guess. Get some of the larger carnivores.
All 3 of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
Okay, fair enough, but that's great. But for this episode, I kind of just want to see what's going on over here. But we might need to get the extra reputation fast. We might not actually be able to. Right, okay. Well, for the time being, we might have to put a fork in this then, and then... Although, conservation seems to move forwards, so that looks like it's up to 40 now that we can go up to. How does this all work? I have no idea. We'll go to the world map and try and work this all out. Oh, it's all moved up now, so... Okay, so we just have to work for our contracts then. That's fine. See, this is okay. But for the time being, we can't really do much more on Montana because we don't have the space. That's fine. We can go somewhere else for the time being. We'll save one of the new sites for the next episode. And in that case, we'll go over to Kauai, because that's at 0 stars at the moment. We have a lot more space to work with over there. Because we already have, like, 3 enclosures there, so we'll already start raising some stars up. So we can farm the stars up, get our rating up, and yeah, just get some contracts done. So I think that'd probably be the best course of action, I guess, because, yeah, as I said, I'd like to get Montana done fast. But we can't right now with the space we have available. Or we probably could, we'd have to just remove everything, start from scratch, and just really, like, optimize our space, which, yeah, no. Let's just get the security and the whatever reputation that we need, and just make it a lot easier for us. Okay, so who's this for?
Thanks to the work of our park
I don't know, it didn't say, but just do an expedition. Pachycephalosaurus. Go for it. Okay. So we'll start off just like placing some, yeah, we don't really have any facilities here, so actually we'll start with power, makes sense. No, not a generator. Small power station. We'll pop this over here. Yeah, it's just a bit of space we can use. And then substations will go here. 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 And that's a little bit there, I suppose. And then I'm kind of tempted just to get rid of the generators, just so we don't have to worry about us running out of power ever. And then we could always place some more down later for like our important enclosures. So where are our backup generators? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. So if we pause this, so that nothing blows up when we remove these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then there was one here. Okay. So it looks like the only things out of power is like these enclosures down here, which is pretty good, really. So if we just pop that there, and then we can just bring these back up here. And then we're all good, right? Oh no, these aren't connected. These are like separate, so we'll pop one there as well. Okay, nice. So now we don't have to worry about that. Our expedition is being completed currently, and we can't do anything until that's done, reputation-wise. So where's our entrance? So this... Is that the entrance? I don't... Oh, arrival point, no. I don't know how they get in... Oh, no. Oh yeah, I have no idea. These guys just clearly appear, and there's no helicopter or anything. That's fine. So we'll place some stuff around here. Pop down a restroom. We'll need some amenities. We'll go for the medium ones, just so we, you know, are covered for a little while. So there's... Oh, please. That's awkward. We have one there. Okay, this is really annoying, like the way everything's placed. We'll have one here. And that's shopping sorted. So we'll change this around, make sure everyone's happy. So that's the highest one there. And then we can have 14k there. 18k there. Oh, and 19k there. So that's the happiest we can make those guys. Our expedition's about to come back. We'll put it in 3 times speed just so we can get through everything a bit quicker. Just so we can, like, really grind through it all. Pop an amenity there. This one's food, so we'll customize this one. 7.5? Oh, we got 8k there, so we'll do 8k. 15k is the highest so far there, so yeah, we'll go 15k. Oh, no, 19k. Not this one. And then I think that's the highest we can go, so that's alright. We have some fossils in now, so let me just grab a new contract first. Complete another expedition. Yeah, that's completely fine. We have, what's going on here? Drink coverage, that's fine, and guest comforts. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the red, but it's all stuff that we're currently working on, so it's not too bad. So for the time being, sell that for a bunch of money, and we'll just start learning these, you know, researching these fossils. That'll give us a new dinosaur we can use as well. Oh god, yeah, these staff are really bad. Okay. Can I research some of, like, our science center stuff? Because I want to be able to extract more fossils at once. Where do we do that? Yeah, so we have to learn this one fast. That's okay. Get that guy doing that. And then, do we have any, like, emergency shelters? We don't, so pop that one. Can we pop that one just here? No. Where can I pop this? I don't want it too far from the entrance. There we go, pop that there, and then we need drinks. So medium drinks can go here. Here. Okay, that works. Oh, okay. So we can't actually do this until we research 20 species up to 50%. So that's kind of awkward, really. That's quite a lot of species, but it's fine. So for the time being, we just keep chugging on through. I've added hotels, restrooms, blah, blah, blah. So how is everyone looking in terms of like overcrowding? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, what's that? Restrooms need some down there. That and the park. That's fine. That's a little way away, so we'll probably worry about that in a minute. Maintenance. Okay. We'll increase our coverage a little bit then. Put one there, and then put one down here. But that one might have to move later because we don't really have anything down there yet. So hard to say where we really need stuff. But we'll just apply these guys to these. There we go. There's another mission done. We'll grab a new contract immediately. Waste no time at all. Research tiny carnivores. Yeah, that one seems easy enough. Research tiny carnivores. We need some new staff. We really need some new staff. I might see if we can hire some better people. Everyone here is rubbish. 311. That's one of the better people. Yeah, this guy. We'll take him. And then I think I can upgrade my scientists as well, because I did do a little bit of research on Clark County. We don't actually have a staff center though, so that's pretty important. We'll grab one of these. Chuck that in. Can I maybe put it here? Okay, that'll do. Okay, there we go. Staff center. I placed the wrong building originally. Why is this paused? Come on. And then we should be able to go into scientists and unavailable during task. Oh, wait, that's just because that guy's busy. Let's do the rest of them. So we'll go, who's this? Cheaper expeditions. We'll train you in. You're an expedition person, so you can have all of yours into logistics, and then I guess a little bit into welfare, I guess, since we've already got a little bit. Oh, that costs a lot, actually. I should probably be a bit careful. But they're pretty good. This guy's positive influence, so we'll try and make him quite well-rounded, I think is fair. This person's just abysmal all round. But we'll do him like that, I guess. And then I think we'll save some money, because we've spent quite a lot on those guys already. Can we grab a new contract yet? Request. We can. Small herbals, dig sites 2. We can do that. Yeah, doing these contracts is good as well, because it means we can actually... I think that's this one. It means we're actually like making some progress as well on like our species we can use. So there you go, guys. Have fun. And that won't take long. That's only 60 seconds. That's fine. Okay, so while we're just farming through some of these contracts, I want to work on actually getting some enclosures made, like, properly. Because, I mean, I want that kind of, like, yeah, that lab was quite nice. Because I do want to get this park up to 5 stars, and I've been focusing a lot on just banging through these contracts, but I should be working on other stuff as well. So I've got, you've probably just seen, the Ankylosaurus just synthesizing up. So we're going to kind of flatten out an area and try and make a bit of an enclosure. And I want it to be kind of more of an interesting one, rather than just a standard fence like we've done so far. Since, you know, we have a bit of time, we're not in any rush or anything, we can kind of just do things at our own pace. So, I don't know, is that a nice size, perhaps? I don't really know. But I think we will make like a mountain over here, so we'll kind of flatten this out up here. This isn't much of a mountain so far, but yeah, you guys will hopefully see the vision. And then raise it up even more. Yes, that's good. And go around like this. And then have like some water down here. So we can have these like waterfalls. That makes sense? Okay, there we go. And then like that. Just kind of turn down the radius a little bit. Try and get some waterfalls going here. It's just like a big like proper system. Just like that. There we go. Bring them to the edge a little bit more. And then have this as like kind of a nice large enclosure. Okay, so over here, I think what we're going to do is I want to have a little walkway going out into the enclosure. So I'll turn this radius down on the flatten. And kind of just, I don't want it to go like too far in, but just something to like kind of just dip over. Like a little boardwalk, I guess. There we go. I feel like, yeah, that's alright. And then we'll try and make some kind of like natural-ish fencing going around. So I think we'll start by just grabbing some rocks. In fact, before that, I want to get a viewing gallery down just to make sure we can actually fit one. Before I like ruin all the terrain with like rocks and stuff and make it so I can't place one anymore. So I'll have that there. And we're just going to add that up with a basic path, I suppose. Sand path? Yeah, that's alright. But that's already what this one is as well. So we'll have to get some power in here soon. But we'll go scenery and rocks. And no, that's way too big. I want like just a medium-sized rock. That's alright, I guess. And then... oh, yeah, no, placing that has made it like really weird. I want to flatten it down again. Yeah, that's like really raised this terrain. I want it to be like more of like a sheer kind of drop off. Be like a proper like moat kind of thing. Okay, how's that look? That's fine, I think. Kind of just want to round this edge off a little bit more. Yes. Yeah, just like that. That'll be fine. And then I'll grab my rocks. Which one was it? No. This one? It wasn't that one. That one's okay, though. This is good. Then we'll kind of just advanced move and kind of dig that one into the ground a little bit. And then, can we have, like, random rotation or anything? Is that a thing? I don't think so. It's kind of annoying. It's fine, though. Okay, so I kind of made this, like, little wall here. So if I just... Can I select all of these? I think I can. And then just drag like that. Yeah, that's alright. So this is just a bunch of different rocks mixed together. If I can farm that, I could make group. I'm just going to make group for now. And then duplicate. And then I can just kind of move this around, hopefully. And have this surrounding the entire edge. So just rotate it. And then it doesn't look too bad. Because it's like a combination of rocks. It doesn't look too copy and pasted, even though it is, really. So just like that. And then we'll rotate it a bit more. You guys kind of see the vision here? I hope this is making sense, what I'm trying to do here. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I think that looks quite nice, actually. Like this kind of little cove here. So and that stops the Yankees from getting up, and it's kind of more of a natural barrier than just having a fence. And then I'll do that same like around this side as well, leading up to the waterfall. And then we'll have to decorate the waterfall up a little bit more as well. Oh, nice, that's one of our contracts done. In the meantime, grab a new one. So we're just chugging through these things while we're building this enclosure as well. Complete an expedition. Loads of these are just complete expeditions. This is really nice. We'll go for like some nice cheap ones. That'll do. And then, yeah, we literally just send a single scientist away on that. And then we'll get someone just converting these fossils as well. And then if we rotate it like slightly up like that, then we can have like that just covering into the waterfall. And then we can even go like a bit further up with that. Move it in. Just kind of pull it out and just do whatever. Like give it some like texturing, like layers. And then I guess rotate that ever so slightly as well, so it's not just too samey. And I don't think that looks terrible. It needs some work, and the top of these rocks needs some work as well, because especially in this section, this does look very repetitive. So we'll move in some smaller rocks, like... Okay, that's not a smaller rock, but it is a variety of rocks, so... Move that one down. Yeah, and then we'll grab a different rock. This one, that's got like a nice flat edge, so I feel like that kind of fits into like the whole wall aesthetic quite nicely. And just like that. And then, yeah, it's already looking a little bit better, I would say, personally. And these are all very big rocks, though. We don't really need rocks this big, but whatevs. Pop that there. So, yeah, that looks a lot less repetitive now. This side already looks... actually, there's a little bit there that could be changed. I just like move one of these rocks down. I feel like I keep pressing the Planet Zoo buttons. I feel like in Planet Zoo C, helps you like lower stuff automatically, but I don't know. It didn't work here, which is annoying. And that kind of helps that out a little bit. So it's not looking terrible in terms of just this main barrier, like the main, yeah, this section. It's just this waterfall looks really ugly at the moment, and at the moment they can also just escape through this side. So we'll have to work on this a little bit. Grab a new contract. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work on the enclosure. It's nothing super fantastic. It's just like a lot of rock work around the waterfall. Just decorating it slightly. And I think we should just put the Yankee in and just make sure it has enough space. Because at the moment that we've done all this, it might not even be a big enough enclosure, which would be really awkward. In which case, we would just put a different dinosaur in here, which is fine. Yeah, we'll get this substation connected up. And, oh, apparently we've got some kind of egg hatching as well. Like just dinosaurs that have had babies, but that's fine. Oh, wow, there's a lot of these guys. These guys have just been breeding the entire time I've been making this Anki pan, haven't they? Oh dear. Yeah, we'll drop this thing into here, and then hopefully it'll be fine without a female for the time being. We'll add one in a little bit later. And I also have a mission just to research a dig site. We'll do that very quickly. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Yeah, and we'll see. Okay, here it comes. So, let's see what it needs. First of all, it's going to need a load of food and stuff, because I've not really done anything food-related to this enclosure. Like, I've only done, like, kind of cosmetic design to this enclosure. I've not really done anything dinosaur-specific. So, ground leaf to start with. Pop some of that over here. We'll keep the area where, like, the guests are looking in fairly, like, open. But they need pasture as well, so we can have this bit right here as that. Or we don't. Oh, on trash track. That makes sense. Yeah, because we don't want to have the main viewing area look too bad. So we'll have ground leaf can be over here, I suppose, and then ground fruit. This enclosure definitely seems big enough, luckily. Ground fruit can go like over here, I guess. Why not? That's fine. Then it just needs a bit more wetland, which put that around here. And the water makes sense. And then run out of ground leaf now. Okay, it's happy. Cool. Do you need? No, you don't actually need company. You're completely happy by yourself, which is amazing. Let me just grab a new contract. Okay, and there we go. So we have like a nice little Anki habitat, and hopefully it can't actually leave. So at the moment, everything seems secure on that side. I've raised up the terrain over here. So everything should be okay. It shouldn't be able to leave. There's like a little tiny gap here, but it's kind of awkward terrain anyway, so I don't think it will. Oh, actually. Okay, I'll just put a bigger rock down, then it's fine. There you go. Yeah, there's no way it's getting out of that anyways, because the border's right there, so it's fine. Awesome. So we have an Anki in now. We've almost got our conservation and entertainment up to 40 as well, so we can kind of just grind that out, and then, yeah, at some point go back to Montana. We've also got like a load of new like viewing areas and stuff now. We've got like a log down in here, I guess. Oh, we can't put in water. Never mind then. Yeah, that's cool though. Okay, so if we research this one, this will be the last thing to get us up to 40 on entertainment. So then we'll have all our things above 40, which I think is what we needed for Montana to get the bigger upgrade to that space. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what it was. I guess we'll see. But for the time being, we got our Anki over here, and we could even try and take a little thumbnail, I guess. Of course, this is not too bad. I'd like it to be more facing, so I can get like both of these together. We can have like that, I guess. Okay, here we go. So, also, we're unlocking a new area on this side as well, although we don't really need this one because we already got loads of space. That's quite nice for sure.
That land isn't exactly accessible. Bear in
It's not
mind,
accessible.
we might have to
What?
flatten the place out a bit to
Oh,
make
is
it
it like
more
mountainous?
usable
I
too.
see. Okay.
Nature is impressive and all, but it rarely takes our construction needs into
Yeah, that
account.
makes sense. That's fine though. Yeah, I know terrain tools. Look, this is really ugly actually. Don't look at that. Watch Wars 5 stars returns to the world map and moves to a different site. We're gonna view world map and we're gonna go to a different site. Not one of these new ones, although maybe we could go to one of these new ones. Do we do one of these new ones or do we do Montana in the next episode? I guess we'll have to see. We'll go to Montana for now and then we'll just see how I feel. We'll see what species we have, see what we have to work with, and first of all, see if we actually have the space at all. Okay, so we are
The owner
back.
of the adjacent land is open
Okay,
to selling
awesome.
to us
That sounds
if
good.
we're interested.
And we are definitely interested. I have a real soft spot for this place, seeing as it was Din's first big project. But I'm a little light in the pocket at this exact moment in time.
I thought you might be. We should use this park to generate the necessary funds for expansion.
Let's get an extra 2 million.
When we have
Okay,
enough,
that's
I will
alright.
make the purchase on your behalf.
Okay, well, anyways, so I've got this Anki tranked out for now because we're gonna move this thing away into a different, better enclosure over here once we unlock this space, and we're gonna move in a lot of smaller. We're gonna move in a lot of smaller dinosaurs as well, smaller enclosures, and do them kind of. We're gonna try to make it look like a proper, nice, realistic zoo, which is not gonna go well at all because I feel like I'm gonna be really bad at doing that. We're gonna try our best. We got some small enclosures and get like Pachycephalosaurus, Compy, and then we obviously will have some larger species as well. But the smaller ones, I feel like we can make nice enclosures for a lot easier and make them look actually realistic. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes in the next episode. For the time being, I don't know how long this episode will be because a lot of it's been kind of just banging through contracts, which you know I don't need to show all of those on camera, so I'll kind of trim it down an awful lot. But I hope you guys have enjoyed either way. This episode's kind of been a fill the gap episode really before we can expand and do more things properly in the next couple ones. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next one. And I'll see you guys around. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And bye-bye.